Hello and welcome back to some more Dwarf Fortress with me, the Green Dragon. So the merchants just left and it was a mess because we couldn't get our mugs out there, most of them, in time. Liaison, yeah, I'm gonna ask for wood and lots of it, because we have no wood. Begin discussion. I would like wood. Give me wood. We need wood. There we go. Wood. Also, carpenter's workshop. Make beds all the way. Lots of beds. I mean, we will get wood, you know, lower down, right? In the caverns, but we have to get to that. And that's a thing. So that's 7 tables, right. This will complete the tiny meeting hall, and then we can slowly start working on the big... Ah, shit, I forgot about smoothing that out, but that's fine, we'll make it work somehow. And I want you to smooth out the hospital area, because that's gonna be pretty much the only place where we'll have beds in this whole freaking fortress. Which is glorious, isn't it? A fortress without beds. How's that stone detailing coming along? Level 8, eh? Soon we'll actually let you engrave stuff. Possibly. And yes, bins, because bins are important. Bill, no. And G for finished goods, and we're gonna be keeping just goblets and mugs here. But lots of them. Forbid, but allow goblets. Sounds good. And actually, large gems is okay too. Yeah, do that. And they have technically already left, because we heard the sound effect for that, but whatever. Also, smelter highly cluttered. Bone bolts, on repeat. Maketh it happeneth. Okay. But, okay, this is generally speaking kind of good. Things are happening. Needs masonry. Ugh. Our mason is gonna be busy for a while still. But I suppose we'll see how that goes. And you are happily trying your hand at bone carving. And then we'll send someone completely inexperienced out to handle the actual hunting as well, cause why not, right? Right, and why are you carrying them like that? Oh, they did give me wood. Wood is good. Wood is life. Great. Wood is excellent, excellent, excellent. I want wood. Wood will make me very happy indeed. Outpost liaison. Right. And you're busy, too busy to conduct an actual meeting right now. So why don't you actually do nothing for a while, conduct a bloody meeting, and then you can continue, okay? Because, like, for cereal, there's stuff that needs doing. It will be a glorious great haul. Truly. Truly, truly, truly. Okay. Okay, so we have ourselves our blacksmith guy or gal. Is a gal, actually. Maybe we should have a different furnace operator or something. But I guess not yet, it can wait. Right? Oh wait, you're the actual carpenter as well. Shit, son. Okay. Suspend that for now. Go and turn all of that into beds, will you? Because, you know, that actually makes a certain amount of sense, because we do need those beds. And that is just rotting in the fields without getting... Okay, what do you want? Nah, don't care about what you want in actual prices. How about, you know, what you want? What you actually want from us? You know? Because really, I would know what would fetch extra prices. Scepters, amulets, thread, refined coal, battle axes. Huh. So you want scepters and amulets, so essentially finished goods, but not mugs, just general finished goods mostly. Okay. Ooh, that's a grown-up tree. That means that we kill it. That means that we kill it. 'Cause fuck yeah. Okay, that's getting done. That's kind of good, but we would... Oh, the well is done. Excellent. That's actually just fine then, 'cause the well being done does make things easier. At least they won't, you know, die of thirst. That just leaves the million other dangers in a dwarf's everyday life. But at least we're not gonna die of starvation. And we're actually getting beds. They're actually gonna have some beds. It's gonna be fun. So I would like to have one dwarf out there hunting. Oh, right. You have been taken off of the farming duties. Right. But you... Okay, one hunter. I do have one quiver. I remember bringing one at the start, right? And mayhap we should suspend the muggening of mugs. Though possibly if we have enough bins it shouldn't matter. But yeah, there are a lot of animals and I would like to benefit from, you know, them being here, you know? Right. I was thinking that booze should probably get a separate place to store it, like a smaller storage area here, and these should not be kept in barrels. Maybe like this or something. Now we want 12 by 12, say. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's, yeah, just dig it out. It'll be fine. This seems perfectly good. That'll be the booze storage, and we'll keep the barrels. We'll reserve the barrels for booze, essentially, for now. Because that makes a certain amount of sense, you know? That makes a certain amount of sense. Okay, become a bone carver, sure, whatever, sure. Be a bone carver, I really don't mind. That's okay-ish. Okay, once that place is actually, you know, chillaxed and smooth, we're gonna add some actual, whatchamacallits, beds in there, and people will actually be able to sleep in a dorm, which will be a much improvement. And block all, permit drink of the animal and plant variety, capital E to ditch the barrels, and forbid drink and of plant and animal variety. Now all that should be moved here, and this should now be our official booze storage. Hopefully. Also here we'll make some chairs and tables, cause we're gonna need a slightly bigger meeting hall anyway, won't we? And I know this whole setup is awkward, but kind of a necessity. And actually here we can keep some of our offices. Like, for the smooth working of kitchens and such, there should be a couple of offices here, like really crappy ones. Right? You can just sort of stick them in there, I guess. Right? Yeah, I mean, that should be fine. Oh, look, gems. Gems. Green tourmalines. Those are actually not going to be as crappy as I thought, because once we smooth the walls out, they should be relatively nice. Okay, we do have a bit of booze now, which is good. Also, we should also have a hunter out there. You know, working on making interesting things happen. Do have bows or crossbows, right? Right, we do. Okay, good. What about quivers? Yes, we have one. You, my dear hunter, what are you doing? Hunting! Excellent! That's just fine then. And you, carpenter, you just make beds. Yeah, we suspended the barrels and stuff. Yeah, this is one of our furniture guys. Since, you know, wood is not an abundant resource here, we're gonna just save it for beds, and the rest of the time he's gonna make stuff out of metal. Also, here we'll need 2 doors, 2 chairs, 2 tables for the offices for various people who'll be doing accounting and managing, because it's about time we started thinking about getting that set up. Also, by the end of the second year we should be actually equipped with a... And actually, let's build a bridge right here. Just so. Let's actually buy a set of silver bars. Yes, let's make it iron, all intimidating and stuff. Yeah, we need... By the end of the second year we need to have our first squad ready to go, essentially. 3 mechanisms to set up a lever for safety, which should be enough. And that is nicely getting smoothed out, so everything seems to be proceeding apace. Which is good. I like when plans come together. More workforce, excellent. Who grew up? You did. You can tell because he has an actual profession, but these are not set up. So, who? Farmer? Certainly not a smelter worker. Yeah, we're gonna make him a smelter worker and gonna take that guy off the smeltering because, I mean, they're skilled at it, obviously, but that takes time and effort that is better spent elsewhere. Also, let's do that. Oh, and you can switch between the mouse doing the box select versus the mouse doing the ordinary select by pressing M. Right? See. Press M again, and 2 clicks, it's all gone. 'Cause, you know, awesomeness. Awesomeness ensues. Also, yeah, everything seems fine. Here we will work on getting that coke set up, because we must make sure to have enough fuel at all times. Because we never want to actually run out, because that would be a bad thing, as the saying goes. And you do not want a bad thing. Reason being that it's bad, you know? Hence why you would not want it. Also, microline apparently has been struck. Good. Just a little bit more and then our dorm/hospital will be finished, which is good. And here we are happily... Yeah, we're gonna switch to using lead for our stuff, which is why we're digging out the galena. Because we have a large supply and I'd rather use the cheap stuff, namely lead, for bins and barrels than, you know, using actual important stuff like iron. Because iron, it looks like I have enough, but I'd rather not waste it on bins and barrels that will never make people truly happy. I'd rather use it for furniture if it turns out I have extra, right? Because, I mean, we're gonna rely a lot on metal furniture. Metal chests, metal doors, metal cabinets, that whole thing. And I would prefer it all to be either iron or silver or possibly gold if possible, because iron is, I think, iron in a pure form is as valuable as silver at a base value of 10, which is pretty nice, as opposed to lead, which is a lot less. I do not recall the exact value from the wiki, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Now, don't want to dig out that place just yet. It's just marked, essentially, for convenience sake. Now, where's the expedition leader? On break. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Be on break. That's fine. I don't mind much. The river is still not unfrozen, but that's fine. The farm is... Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Looks like we have a lot of that crap going on. Oh, Jesus! Suddenly a swarm of douchebags came for the children! Not the children! And the carpenter is happily busy doing other things, right? As opposed to making, you know, the thing. And you're what, the furnace operator suddenly? Did you really turn into one that easily? I suppose you might have. Yeah, you have no skills, so level 1 skill is actually enough. Apparently we've struck graphite there. And we've also struck some indigo tourmalines, I think. Yep. Do so love those indigo tourmalines. Gotta love them. Okay. And gemstones can be sold. That's a bin. Yeah, gem cutting is now gonna be handled by way of managerial stuff. Once we have people that do that kind of stuff, because we'll take a look at how many uncut gems we have and then just place an order with the manager to cut them all, because otherwise with the bins and the bins constantly being moved around, it tends to create problems otherwise. Okay, that's done. Good. Now smooth this. All of it. Just go with that, it's fine, and then smooth out the rest of this corridor. Yeah, that seems good. Also, beds. How many do we actually have? A few. Not that many, but a few. Enough for people to no longer sleep on the floor. Now, they won't have their own rooms for quite a while, but at least they'll have beds. And do we still have wood? A little bit. I see a few pieces of wood there. Wish there were more trees which I could... What did you grab there? It looks big. Oh right, that was actually dug out as a path for a butchery. Well, no reason why we can't do that. Let's place one right here. Not with logs. Do we have a few? But no, mudstone blocks will do. Yeah, do that. Also, this place could use bins. Which we...
my plans are foiled.
Ooh, he's getting shot at! Own him! Fuck him up! Ah, fail. Okay, actually... refuse? Is it with refuse? Ignore refuse from outside. But don't ignore vermin, or rather ignore vermin remains. No, that was under forbid, yes. Forbid used ammunition. And do not forbid other... Actually, no. Yeah, forbid other dead items and reclaim them later, that's fine. Okay, so that's the butcher's shop, which we'll have there, that's fine, and we'll ditch this one. And we'll ditch the still, which we'll place downstairs. We shouldn't have too many problems here, because we do have a good store of booze, I believe. Over 300. Yeah, I would say that we actually have food stores now. So, dorm. Okay.
It is spring.
Oh, and so begins our second year. We're still alive, strangely enough. And strangely enough, we have not dug down to the magma level yet either. Go figure. Okay, I wanted to set this up as an actual hospital zone so that people would bring the supplies down here. And where is it? H for hospital, right? Right, and set hospital information. They should bring stuff over now. It should be good. All of the supplies which we bought at such difficulty should now be there. We're gonna get more people coming to trade, so we should probably unsuspend these ever so slightly. And also make sure that you melt some galena down. Yeah, you know.
The dwarves have organized a party. Everyone's invited.
Okay, and we'll wait until we have some galena, and then we're gonna actually work on some lead bins, because that seems fine. And apparently they're actually enjoying that meeting hall they have. Interesting. So they're not entirely unhappy. In fact, let's look at therapist. Most of them are pretty okay. So we are actually managing to take care of them. Huh. Nice. So there is a two-humped camel skin, sure. Bill WL, no, not L, what was it, N? No, E, right, E for leatherworks. Let's put that down. With mudstone, sure. And who should we set on this? Well, we don't have any extra people, I suppose. We can set the bowyer slash boneworker guy on the leatherworking. So why don't we do that? Yeah, that sounds good. And we should really have a place to keep our metals. But that would necessitate a pretty big stockpile. So, I don't know. Something like this, out to 15. Like so. Like so. And then dig this out. Yeah, that's where we're gonna keep our metal bars, I think. Well, all of our bars, actually. And we're gonna mass produce lead bins. For the simple reason that lead bins means good stuff. Although, actually... iron... and we'll want a couple of bins. We'll make... say 10 iron bins. Actually, no. We'll go with, say, 4. Just so that we have some, right? Okay, and they're... yeah, they actually have places to... yeah, okay, and... yeah, we don't have any soap. That's not good. But at the same time, we're sort of okay. Leatherworkers Workshop. I think we want some quivers. Yeah, just turn all of those into quivers, just so that we have the option, right? Any... a little bit of bone. We could turn that into bone bolts. Again, cause that would be good. Also, where's our furnace operator? Apparently we have a peasant somewhere, still. Who's still a peasant. You. Ah, you're supposed to be brewing, only you're not. But I do want 2 brewers slowly gathering skill, so... I'm actually gonna let him continue on that job, though. But you know, it's okay. We have... you know, decent situation, right? And people might have to live in dorms for the foreseeable future, but again we will manage. Yeah, that's a lot of galena. We'll have to dig that out and set up a bar stockpile just to make sure everything's kosher, right? And we might want to dig out more coal just to make sure we don't run out either. 'Cause you know, if we run out, we have to turn some logs into the charcoal to start the process anew, because you need fuel in order to actually process that freaking stuff, and that's an annoyance, you know? A real annoyance which we unfortunately will have to deal with. Anyway, also, we have a nice area here, but I will also want a stockpile here for furniture, namely barrels. Right? Right. So, types. Forbid types. And barrels. There we go, barrels. Excellent. All the barrels, all the empty barrels will get moved here, and that will be glorious. 'Cause you know, all the empty barrels will then be nearby, where they will not have to be carried from far away, and that will be a good thing. Right. So where do we place that lever? I suppose next to a well-traveled area, so that it can be pulled relatively quickly if the need arises, which it, well, might. Oh, more hematite, good. It looks like we have a good supply of iron, though, which is rather nice. A large supply of iron is always nice. It makes things easier in some ways. Okay, you're making coke, and you here, nobody's doing anything. So furniture, lead. Glorious lead. Lead bins on repeat for as far as you can.
More room. Here comes migrants.
Okay, good. That's actually really good. Because that's people. Although a lot of them are kids. Carefully, that water's dangerous. Oh, also animals for the slaughter. Kill. Looks like a really good wave too. We may yet manage enough people to form some sort of an army. Kill. Anything that isn't a pet, kill. Ooh! A diagnostician. Chief medical dwarf. Adequate diagnostician. Good, that's a start. Good. We'll actually be able to tell what's wrong with people, and that's a big wave. But I think my infrastructure can handle it. Obviously they're not gonna have beds, but it's a really big wave. Let me guess, those are the refugees from the last fortress which I happily abandoned. Like all the peoples. Holy Mother of God, that's a lot. Thinking about digging out... Does it ever stop? Holy Mother of God! And all those kids, fuck me. Right? Just insane. But okay, this looks like that's the end of it. Okay, so final read leaves us at 39 adults, which is not as many as we might like, but it's more than we, you know, could realistically have hoped for. Then again, it's a lot to receive in a single sitting, you know. Also, looks like we got a metal crafter, so you can go off of that job. We have someone else for that kind of work now, apparently. Although, actually, no. Both of you will do those jobs and level up together. Okay, that's basic stone crafting. Don't do that kind of crap. So all the useless people are gonna go into this. I don't want a good butcher and stuff. I don't I'd rather have a lot of people to avoid animals being wasted, doing the same thing and being kind of sucky at it, than have one uber butcher. Cooks, we don't really have any, which might be a detriment actually, so why don't we actually assign, say, 3 people the cooking job. I'm gonna let the fishermen stay fishermen for now. Okay, and just give everyone who's not doing anything else, you know, a farm-like job. Yay, so, well, you're a mechanic, so you can actually do that, and you can come off of that. Good. Okay, that looks good-ish. Still no truly good smiths or the like, but at the very least we should be sorted for food, and as people grow up, at least we'll have cannon fodder, I mean, glorious soldiers for our armies, so, you know, that's something. And there we go, we even have a medical system of sorts. This is not bad. This is, well, not necessarily ideal, this is something, you know. I don't think I wanted that many fishermen. I'd rather have an extra furnace worker or 2. Well, actually, let's keep the fishermen and ditch 2 of the farmers, cause I don't really need that many farmers with only a single farm, right? Though, possibly it will need to be worked a lot more intensively right now, and actually, yeah, as long as we have the seeds, why not? Let them do that, it's fine. Stuff getting moved, that's good. Okay, apparently we were out of lead. Okay, so furniture, iron, and iron bins. Make a few, okay? Make a few. Looks good. 5 is good. 5 is okay-ish. We can work with 5. Also, apparently beds have been made, which we will need badly. But then again, I mean, we'll have 24 beds for like 70 people as long as they take shift. Actually, we don't have that many because not all of those beds will actually be a thing, due to the simple fact that we don't have enough actual beds, because we apparently run out of wood halfway through. And you know, yeah, we want this farm plot constantly getting worked and farmed and whatever, cause that's a good thing. That meeting hall is rapidly becoming not good enough, but it'll have to do for now, cause I intend to keep using it. Lots of bone bolts, so the hunting will continue apace, which is good. We have plenty of bones too, plenty of idlers to ensure that proper carrying is getting done. Good. And what else do we need? We need a fishery, right? A fishery thing. You know, this is a good enough spot, I suppose. Oh, we have 5 silver bars because of Galena. And we actually have an iron bin. Oh, it's an iron bin, not a actual, you know, lead bin. I was hoping for lead. Lead makes me all tingly. Especially lead barrels. Because everyone loves a lead barrel, right? I mean, am I right? Of course I am. Everybody loves a lead barrel. So, what do we want to place there in that one open spot? Actually, something else we want to do. W and K, no. What was the kitchen? Z, right. We'll make 2 kitchens. From... well, let's make it from iron. Just to make them a little bit nicer, I suppose. And... okay, that's mostly smoothed out. We'll be able to... yeah, we'll actually put 2 of those farmer guys, such as they are, on some truly noble duties, such as making sure that everything is properly counted and the like. Good enough. Just want to get this done. Officers. Officers. Good. Good, 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 good. Good. Okay. So. Planters, right. We want someone truly useless for these jobs, generally speaking. But I suppose we can pick next time, cause it's, I guess, about time I ended this video, and I'd say that while we are not well defended, and actually speaking of that, we should really link this up with the bridge, the iron one. Yeah, so that we have at least the ability to lock ourselves off if nothing else. But overall, I'd say we are in a non-horrible place. We are... well, we are not necessarily good. Ooh, that's a nice amount of farming going on there. I don't think we're gonna starve. We have water, we have booze, we have metal. We have some sort of an industry going. We're certainly making lots of mugs. And overall, I'd say we're established ever so slightly. So, yeah, that sounds... I think we're okay. And, well, I suppose we're gonna end it here. So if you feel like I've earned a like, as always, make sure to leave one. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time we do the Dwarf Fortress thing. So, see you then.